Welcome, talented ones and cup bearers, to the Tarot Temple here at Spirit Vibes. This is your work and money forecast for the week of March 6th until March the 12th. Please be mindful to support this platform with your likes and comments by sharing and subscribing. Now let's prepare for what messages the greater source would like for me to relate to you for this week's work and money. I hope you enjoy it and please stay awake. Wonderful. Welcome back, talented ones and cup bearers, to the temple one more again for work, money, and romantic guidance. I hope you're doing well. I want to thank all of my new subscribers for making the Tarot Temple their place for astrology and tarot, self elevation, personal growth, spiritual awareness. I am very grateful that you have taken that step. I don't recall if I mentioned this last week in the Working Money Forecast. I wanted to be sure that I got that off the table right away. So now we're going to go ahead and get started with your lineups, and let's see what's going on this week when it comes to work and money. Um, Unfortunately, we were not a premiere this week. Your views fell a little low this week, but that's okay. You're still in the, on a higher merit, than some others. And it seems like Sagittarius and Pisces, though, they kind of caught up with you, though, this week. So if you want to get all that other extra guidance, please be sure to share and comment, all right, and to give some thumbs, because that adds to the decision making process, okay? Your planetary lineup externally deals with the cups of the heart of Neptune, and internally is dealing with the wands or the sticks or staffs of Venus. Okay, crazy love. All right, some of y'all got some crazy love. Maybe just saying this is crazy. Maybe how it happened. It was unordinary, extra unordinary. Um, I'm hearing fresh beginnings, you know, some type of collaboration may be going on. I think that's been in your readings for a while now, for at least a month, about collaborating with another. But this may come from a place of passion and personal pursuit. Some of you, this is a discussion about the home. Okay, this may be a bit of a battle, and I'm not saying that there's going to be a physical fight or anything, but this may be a bit of a battle. I'm hearing, because maybe you like things a certain way, and you're doing things from your heart, you're doing things out of love, but you may have to speak your piece. You may have to lay some things on the table. And I'm also hearing different. Something's different, but whatever this new beginning is, which may be coming from this battle, um, it'll bring closure. Okay, it will it would tie everything up. It'll tie everything up so you can begin anew. It's not easy. Okay. And I'm also hearing a new world. Some of you, this is a whole new world that you're in. I don't know if it's dealing with work, money, or romance, but you're in a whole new world, maybe mentally, in your heart. You're feeling something different. I don't know if it's coming from forgiveness. Maybe it's stemming from your imagination, may be playing a role into this, okay? Maybe you thought something was that it wasn't, but whatever it is, this is going to be different for you. Okay, it's going to be different for you. Let's go ahead and see what's going on moon-wise, or your mood swings. All right, externally and internally, dear source, what are we dealing with when it comes to our precious, talented ones and cup bearers? What moon swings are we dealing with externally and internally when it comes to our talented ones and our cup barriers? Okay, externally, we're dealing with the cat. Wow. Okay, we're dealing with the cat. And the cat says, make time to focus on your own spiritual well being and connect to the metaphysical world around you. Okay. All right, so we're dealing with the metaphysical things, the plants, the rocks, the elements of the earth, you know, the stars, the moon. That's otherworldly stuff. We're taught religion, but here we're on a spiritual walk. But it may have a religious type of undertone. You know what I'm saying? Like every week, something scheduled. We do talk about biblical truths, but we also recognize that there are myths. There are things that are not true when it comes to the Bible. Underlining issue, your internal issues is the moon in Pisces. All right. And it says, beware of indulging in negative or depressive tendencies. And I think that's where it's coming with this Venus, because see, Venus is about love. She like, if love is lacking, she'll make war with it. Okay? That's Venus. She likes things to be wholesome. She's all about caring. It just could even be on the issues of money, because Venus also deals with money. Okay, she brings the blessings of bestowing blessings, financial blessings on people. Okay, so that's what's going on. But this may be different, you know. It may be different. So we're going to go ahead and do the Universal Tarot deck. I don't know what to call this yet. Starlight, Star Bright, I don't know. But when I bought this, it came with no name. Okay, it had no name. So I'm trying to give it one. Just so you'll know what I'm dealing with, okay? The Starlight, Star Bright, the Universal. I don't know. I'll come up with something. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this week's work, money, and romance. I hope you're doing well, of course. And again, thank you for your support, and especially for those who have been very faithful to the temple. Okay, overall energy, we have the Four of Wands, and that is based on the Ten of Cups. Ooh, you can expect the Three of Cups. Look at that. Yes. Hitting on this stuff right here. It's stemming from Temperance. Awesome. Outcome is the Ten of Swords. Conflict and or challenges, supportive, blessed energies we'll get to momentarily. Underlining energy is the Page of Swords. And this is energies where you're waiting to get information. You're gathering information, oftentimes to report to someone or something else. Okay, this could be you in a position where you gather information, you report it to the company, to the person in charge. This is, for whatever reason, this is about gathering messages. I don't know what kind of messages, waiting on the message, watching the clock for messages. I don't know. It could be online, it could be in person. And this, if for other people, this could be someone that's stalking you, watching you, and taking messages back. Okay, you know, watching, listening in, and reporting what they've heard and reporting what they've saw back to another. You know, I'm hearing tea. I don't know why tea. Now this could be about gossip, getting the tea. Okay, or making sure things are to the T, as they say. Or maybe this is the initial to something, to somebody's name. I don't know. Underneath there is the card of restriction. We have the death card. Okay. And this is having to do what you don't want to do, but you can't go forward without doing it. Okay. Sometimes this is being simply as, pausing for a moment to think about something before you move ahead. This could be a decision-making situation regarding this Page of Swords energy. And then underneath that, we have the Four of Pentacles. And this is having all that you need to get started. You have enough to go on right here. Maybe this is dealing with this spying and stalking and so forth. I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe this has to do with your position at work. Okay? Maybe you have to stop and hear what they have to say. Maybe this is a plea. Maybe this is the head of household, and they have something that they have to say. And underneath that is getting everything you need in order to proceed. I don't know. But I'm hearing getting back. And it's all based on the Ten of Cups energy here. This is family. This is community, okay? This is husband and wife, okay? This is real estate. This is buying a home, okay? That's what your energy is based on. You take your pick where it applies. Like I said, if it fits, please knit. If it doesn't fit, or quit, all right? But this energy is good energy. It has a lot of promise. But I'm seeing that somebody, or you or someone, is trying to perceive the good in this community, in the family. I don't know if this is beforehand. I don't know if this is now, or if this is in the future. Okay, like what's so good about it? It looks healthy. But what's going on? Because, like I said, Venus is making war. Okay, Venus is ready to battle. There may be a lack of appreciation here. Okay, a lack of love. Maybe a lack of gratitude is going on when it comes to this, and this could be at home or at work. This is a card of hope. This is a card of imagining what could happen if you just I don't know, stay in the marriage, stay with the company, stay in the home. I don't know. I'm also seeing dancing and kicking it, maybe with a sibling or a best friend here. For some of you, this is about getting a new property, and you're rejoicing in this, okay? I don't know what's going on here, but maybe this is a yes. It's stemming from the Temperance card. Okay, now for some of you, this is giving something a try. For others of you, this is based on a conversation being filled in. Either you getting the information or you giving the information. Remember, either you or somebody is taking in the message. You gathering the information to pass it on, or you getting the information, okay? And you're having to pass it on. Because something is being restricted here at some point. Something was flagged. Whatever it is, restricted or flagged, you couldn't go on. You couldn't go on until it gets resolved, okay? And here is the angel here doing something to make that happen. Okay? And for mankind, it's just by nature, it's just natural that it happens. It's not forced. It's like somehow the angel is in the midst and it triggers something to make this conversation happen, or to push you into giving it a try. And it could be to have that conversation, because sometimes people don't want to have the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the conversation can be a little too much, or sometimes to have that conversation, we allow our ego to talk us out of it, and we prefer people to read our minds. But that's not going to happen this week. You're going to have to open up. You're going to have to say something. Somebody's got to say something. Remember I said there was a restriction for some reason, and And maybe it has something to do because you thought you had it all. You thought you had everything you needed. And now you're finding out you don't. Okay? And then underneath that's the Seven of Swords. There's somebody, I'm feeling like being slick, sly, or trying to, trying to be low key about leaving you a message. For some of you, the core energy of this is somebody thinking of what to say to hurt you, or maybe this is you. Because maybe it makes you feel better. For others, it's to try to open up that door, to have that conversation, to release that restriction. For others of you who are online, this is like reporting back or saying something to release that restriction off of your station, whatever platform you may have. Sometimes you get suspended or silenced. I don't know what type of social media you deal with, but that can happen. Somebody could have done that and had you suspended for a while. All right. Let's get the reason for that this week for this Temperance card. Now, for some of you, this could very well be a conversation about moving in together. Okay. You got to have that talk, though. Because maybe it is out of safety. Maybe it's due to being stalked. For others, it's business. We feel like we could do well together. And for others, this is about a move in to a new property. Or maybe even getting involved in real estate, okay? Because I feel like for some of you, somebody was kind of led you to think about that, about getting involved in real estate, because you have the talents to do that. But you were at a halt. Maybe you didn't feel you had the time to do it. And now you're looking into that. Okay? So you feel like you can, help families and stuff. Because it definitely stems from a conversation. Okay, that's the, what's the other card source? What's the other card? Let's find out the reason. 9 of Wands and the Empress. Okay. Now, for those of you who are in a love relationship, this is all about protection. Okay? This is all about protection. Protecting the one you love, okay? I'm also hearing on another note, it's about finances and protecting your interests, protecting your money. And it's also having the courage to do that. And I'm also hearing to defend. So you're protecting your finance, your abundance, you're defending yourself, because the Empress is the giver. She's the giver of life. She's the provider. Okay? And like I tell you, when the Empress loves you, she loves you. Okay? She loves unconditionally. All right? But it's definitely got a lot to do with money, making money, being prosperous, holding on to what you have. Okay? And you're trying to protect that. This is fighting for something. And some of you may be fighting for your abundance, This is dealing with finances. And I keep feeling like somebody's being defensive. Okay, then we say there was in Venus here and it's here again. Somebody's being defensive. And I believe that's you. Yeah. If this is outside of you, somebody that you are close to is trying to defend this Empress, trying to defend the fact. I don't know if it came from this restriction. Maybe you restricted them at one time. Maybe from coming to the house or being involved some kind of way. But I see that this overall energy is an invite. Okay? It's an invite. Based on the hope or the promise or being able to perceive some good in the situation. This is like a yes almost. Like somebody see this as being, whatever's going on, somebody see this as being a very smart and wise thing to do. I don't know if this could also be an opening here. Okay. Because for others of you, this is about making money. And this is about stepping out on faith, taking a chance. Stepping out on faith, taking a chance. Stepping out on faith, giving it a try. Stepping out on faith, giving it a chance. Okay? Because you're trying to hold on to what you have. You're trying to protect what you already have earned, have stored, have invested in, okay? For others of you, this has something to do with a living arrangement. And that you be inviting somebody to come on, let's have this talk, which makes sense. Come on, let's have a drink, let's talk about it. Everybody knows drinks open people up. Come on, let's have a drink, let's talk about it. You know, let's see where we can go with this. Let's see what we can do based on this property, I don't know if this is an online community or if this is a physical community. Because I don't know, some of you think about flipping houses or just finding houses. Maybe you got two different kinds of talents here. You want to combine them together because look at here. We have partnership here. All right. Some of you are dealing with your sisters. Others of you dealing with your partner, your longtime partner, whatever they call it now, your partner, even your spouse. Some of you, this could be going to school and you're probably doing online courses, okay? And you have this vision, okay? Neptune. I feel like if this is business, this has never been done before. It's something different. Did I say that at the beginning? It's something different about this. Okay, it's a little abnormal. I don't know if it's how you come together. I don't know if it's the idea of it. I don't know if it's going to come out of strife. But we also have Pisces here, which deals with dreams and intuition and otherworldly things. You know, it's even considered mutable, and it deals with confinement. So you're going to be locked into this. Okay? Some of you will be celebrating something this week as well on top of work. That's what's going on this week. Others of you, like I said, you're going to be connecting with that your boo. Okay, your boo. But there's some gratitude here. It's based on some kind of gratitude. There is gratitude here. You know, like you're grateful to God for whatever this is. Now I'm hearing shoe. I don't know if you, because somebody's going to be shoo. You're going to shoo somebody away, or shoe. Something about a shoe. I don't know why that's coming out, but I have to put it out there. Okay? But this is the smart and wise things to do, to accept this opening, or to have this conversation, inviting somebody in. Some of you, you're going to be posting a lot. I don't know, putting in a lot. I don't know if it's like online or through your company, or, you know, posting texts. But for some of you, this is dealing with a separation. I don't know if this is a friend, lovers, or lover or siblings. But this is straight dealing with a separation. Something was put on halt. Something was restricted. And somebody's been watching. But definitely somebody is celebrating something stemming from this conversation, or giving something a try. Okay? Yes. Giving something a try. But I see your outcome is going to be the Ten of Swords. All right? Now, you're going to be a bit drained this week. After all of this partying, some of you just going to be knocked the fuck out, because it's going to be a lot of talking here. A lot of talking. I'm also hearing being put down. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be getting together with these people and you're going to be putting somebody down, like slandering them, putting them down. I don't know if they'll be present or not. That's interesting. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Some of you are going to be putting somebody down, like slandering them. Others of you, you'll be really, really drained after all of this celebrating and, you know, putting in effort and paperwork and filling people in. You're going to be really drained. You're not going to really have any battery. You're going to have a lack of strength here. Your conflict is this Ace of Swords, and this is being honest with yourself, okay? Dealing with something that you know is true, something that you cannot deny. It's a conflict, and it's based on this Ten of Cups. I don't know if this is online. I don't know if this is where you actually live, or if this has to do with what you're trying to get into in terms of a partnership. Because it's all glorious until, you know, the truth comes out. Maybe it has something to do with what you got to do. You know you got to do this before you can have this. You see what I'm saying? You know you have to be honest about a situation before you can do this. Before you can have this collaboration, this partnership. Or cross the boundaries into something else new. This may even have to do with credit. Okay, this may have to do with credit or a background check, some of you. Conflict. Credit or background check. But whatever this is, I'm saying don't celebrate too soon. Because some of you may be knocked off your feet in the end. You may think all of this is real, and then bam. This thing that you have to face, this truth, this background check, it could leave you defeated in the end. Okay? So don't celebrate too soon. What's going to help you? Oh, didn't I say it? You're going to have to meet this person. I said that in this Temperance card. You're going to have to reach out. Whatever it is, you're going to have to meet this person. You're going to have to go there. You are going to have to make that move. Right now, baby. Make that move. For others of you, this is a soulmate that may be stepping in to help you with this situation, whatever it is. This may be the partner that we're dealing with. Okay, and remember now, soulmates can sometimes be siblings. All right? Can be close cousins or whatnot. But that's what's going to help you. And I keep hearing, whoever this is, there was a split between y'all. It's showing me in everything that I see here. There was a split. And it's something about a shoe. Not shoes, shoe. Or maybe it's shoot. Like people like shoe. You know how people say shoe. It's something about that. You may be using that term all week when it comes to work, money, and romance, okay? All week. But this hookup, having drinks, having that talk, being open with each other, that's going to be your supporter, blessed energy this week. Let's sum it up and see what's going on. Sorry. Comes about work, money, and romance, dear source. Can you please sum it up for the talented ones and cup bearers for this week's work and money for March 6th through the 12th, please? Oh, I'll leave it there. You got 2. All right. And underlining energy is extended learning. I got the extended learning card. All right. We said something about that. You know, maybe going back to school, maybe learning online. Oh, she's doing too much. Okay. Yeah, somebody's been waiting for an answer, waiting for you to show up and arrive. And you got cookie and eggs, okay, to sum this up. Cookies is a sweet, delightful treat, right? It's a treat, but it's also a fragile situation. All right? Some of you, this may be dealing with fertility, okay? I don't know if some of you are going to do an IVF, or if you're going to have your eggs frozen. I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe it's going to be coming out in this conversation. Maybe dealing with this mate. I don't know. But I feel like that's a situation. Nonetheless, this is a fun, sweet situation. But it's also delicate. It's also a fragile situation, okay? It is. And it's funny, these lines here remind me, put me in the mind of this thing that I put on my wall today. If I can see it, I'll read it to you. I don't know if I can catch a glimpse of it from here. Let me see. Because I kind of feel like it may apply to you. Oh, I think it does. That's funny. I think it does apply to you. It says, the best things in life are the people we love, the places we've been, and the memories we've made along the way. Source is so divine. You just never know why stuff is happening. I had no idea. I've never done that before. Had no idea. Okay? So let's go ahead and get you a spiritual vibe oracle message. She is pointing at the written words. We're going to go with that for this week. And again, remember to support the tempo. Go ahead and give me those thumbs. All right? Sweet, good, but fragile. What's going on here? You know? Ooh, sometimes love ain't enough. Kim Harris, that's my sister. She was the first one I ever heard say that. Now I'm hearing other people say it. This is some years ago. Let's see what the underlying issue. Ooh, it's dealing with phobia. It's asked, what are you afraid of? When you explore your fears, then you set yourself free. All right? When you explore your fears, you set yourself free. Sometimes love ain't enough. Let's get you a chakra card. Let's see what chakra you're going to be dealing with this week when it comes to work, money, and romance. Thesaurus. Okay. Oh, she put it back in there. Chakra, please. And you have the first chakra, the base chakra. It deals with responsibility. Interesting. Oh, it's a pretty color though. And it says, I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. My actions speak louder than my words. I rise above excesses and overindulgences as I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. I know I could have not acted I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to do at the time. Okay, and they may have something that I was reflecting on this 7-2, you know, was talking about, and I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. Remember, I said y'all might be saying something behind somebody's back or putting them down or something, you know. You may have to forgive yourself later on for that. All right. But that's what we're dealing with this week when it comes to work, money, and romance. Let's go ahead and get you a chakra, a gemstone card. Get you a gemstone. Okay, what gemstone will be beneficial, dear source, for talented ones and cupbearers for this week's work and money? What energy stones will be relevant and beneficial for Aquarius, talented ones and cupbearers for this week's work, money, and romance? You have the Silex, and it deals with the Fool, okay? The Silex, Silex, and it relates to the Fool, okay? The very first card, the very beginning. Remember we talked about something that's going to be new at the very beginning, and it says Silex is an activating stone which connects with the earth and calms the restless mind. It balances out feelings which are too intense, such as anger, jealousy, and hate. It strengthens the self and its creative expression. And we touched on those things. It deals with cheerfulness, spontaneity, willingness to experience, an event that brings changes with it, letting yourself be guided by intuition, freeing yourself of worries. Shadow aspect is egotism, changeableness. Then we talk about that. Lack of staying power, chaos, naivety, indecision, too little trust. All right. And that also, too little trust can also come from that 7 of swords. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so like I said, some of you gonna be really tired and drained after all of this week. This kicking and partying and socializing and business dealings and going to learning and going to school, whatever this is, this online school. So you may be a little fragile in the end. Let's get you a totem and then we will close it out, okay? Again, remember to support the temple. Any kind of thumbs will do. Just do one or the other. All right? Totem for the talented ones and cupbearers, dear source. Oh, this must be good. We have the zebra. Wow, the zebra. Isn't she cute? I think the zebra deals with gentleness, finding your tribe, you know, where you fit. Freedom and balance, individualism and acceptance. All right. And also deals with determination. So that's just a few pointers there when it comes to the zebra, to your totem for this week. And I'm going to leave it here, talented ones and cupbearers. Thank you once again for tuning in to the Tarot Temple here at Spearit Vibes. I will definitely try to bring you another one next week. But in the meantime, remember to always walk by faith and by sight. Until then, Hotep, which means peace be unto you, and one love.